guys, so my name is Natasha and I am a current first year student at Tuskegee University College of Veterinary Medicine. So a little bit about me and what to expect from my channel. Like I said, I was preparing to start vet school this past summer, and a lot of what current veterinarians and vet school students were telling me was that I basically had to prepare myself to get very minimal sleep and to have a lot of information thrown at me in a very short amount of time. So of course I took to YouTube and I was just looking for YouTubers who were in vet school or who could talk about their vet school experiences, because I didn't want to just be thrown into it. I kind of wanted to have an idea of what to expect and what a daily vet school student schedule looked like and how many hours you put to studying and stuff like that. So of course, searching YouTube, I only found about like 4 YouTubers that were talking about their vet school experiences, and out of those 4 I only really liked about 2 of them. But what I did find myself doing was looking at med school students, and there was a lot of vlogs about med school students and their experiences. So one girl in particular, her name is America, I watched all of her videos and I love her, and I figured that vet school and med school are pretty similar in rigor and course load. So she was really good for me to get an idea of how she went about studying, or how many hours she put to studying a day, and how she was able to balance her social life with school. I thought that was really beneficial to be able to see someone going through it at that time. And for me, I wanted to be able to provide that for someone else who may be in the same position that I was in, but actually vet school, so you won't have to be watching med school students all the time. So I hope to, throughout my years here, kind of bring you along with me through the ups and downs of vet school. So whether you're interested in starting vet school, or you're a current vet school student and you're just curious about other people's perspectives, or if you just want to know what goes into a vet student's daily life, then please don't hesitate to follow along with me and ask any questions that you might have. So I look forward to sharing this journey with you. So I'm on my way to class now, running a little bit late, but it's fine. So I got my coffee, and it's actually kind of funny because I've never been one to really drink coffee at all. But I remember the most recent vet that I had worked for, Dr. Eric, and he used to tell me, he was like, once you get to vet school, coffee's gonna be your best friend. And I was like, no, it's not. And here we are, like 4 weeks in, and so he didn't lie. I think the thing is, for me, it's really difficult to going to sleep late and making it through 9 hours of class. And then our classroom is really dull and not well lit, and the speakers sometimes, our professors are kind of quiet or have low voices, and I'm like, this is the perfect nap environment. How do you expect me to stay awake? So yeah, I've had to resort to coffee. Not my greatest admission, but it is what it is. So I'm finally getting home. Here are my children. Here's Finn. Hey, Finny. And Pokey. Hi. I'm not gonna forget about you. Hello. They're very needy. But anyway, we just got out of class. Now we have an exam tomorrow, so I have to study all night, but I'm very tired, so I'm probably gonna take a nap. And I'm really debating whether or not I should go to the gym. It's been a week since I've been able to go, so I'm like, I have a little bit of time. I should go today, but will I be responsible and go? To be determined. So I'm probably gonna just go to sleep because school is draining, and then figure it out from there. Alright guys, so the plan was to take a 20-minute nap and then start studying. It's 2 hours later and I'm just waking up. So probably gonna cook food, start studying here, and then head to the library around 7 to begin a miserable night. So when I said make food, I definitely meant eat a whole sleeve of Oreos and milk. I made some study guides here for my class, and then I have a study guide here. I spilled water on my computer, so ignore that. But I'm just gonna look over this stuff for a little bit until I head to the library to get some motivation.
So this is for every...
So basically, I didn't end up getting home yesterday until like 4 a.m. And then I had to wake up at about 6:30 for school. I woke up feeling absolutely crappy. I had like a dire headache. I was super dizzy. It was miserable. And then, since I was feeling so crappy, I forgot to bring food to school. I forgot to bring money to buy something. So I didn't get to eat anything all day. It was a long day. And then that test was, we'll see how I did on that. So I came home and took like a 3-hour nap because I deserved it. And now I'm gonna treat myself to something. I don't know what yet. It's been a long week already and it's only Wednesday, so I finally decided to go out and get some takeout, and I got some crab rangoons, which I live for, and then the little sauce that goes with it. And I got an egg roll, and Finn is waving his butt all up in my face, and some steak hibachi. So I'm excited. It's a lot of food, so I'll have stuff left over to take to lunch tomorrow, and that means I don't have to worry about packing it, which will be great. So I took yesterday off as a rest day because I finished the physiology exam and I just needed a break. But now we have anatomy exam Monday and microanatomy exam or quiz Tuesday, and then we have a clinical skills quiz tomorrow. So I gotta get back on that grind. So right now, I'm heading back to school, back to campus to go to the lab, and my friends and I are going to start studying our cadavers. So everybody's paired up in groups of 2, and we each get a cadaver, which is a dog, and we dissect them throughout the semester. So on our exam tomorrow, on our exam Monday, we need to know all the muscles, actions, and clinical significance of the thoracic limb, hind limb, the neck, and the trunk. It's a lot of muscles. So that's where I will be going right now. There's still people in there. I just woke up from my daily nap not too long ago. Today was such a long day. I do not know why, but it just dragged out. And then in our last class, I was like fighting to stay awake. But now it's crunch time for this anatomy exam. We've got like 3 days to get our stuff together. So my crazy study partners and I decided that we were gonna go to the lab at midnight because we don't want like a lot of distractions. So there's like a fly buzzing around. But anyway, we don't want a lot of distraction. Oh, I caught it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we don't want a lot of distraction, and we don't want to be in there when like everybody else is in there. So we figured if we go super late, nobody will be in there, and it'll just be us. It'll be quiet, and we can study. So I have from now until then to look over some stuff. So I'll show you my setup real quick. I don't know why I like sitting on my floor so much when I have a desk right there, but this works better for me. So I have right here this program where I can test myself about the muscles and their actions. And so it's like asking me to identify this muscle, and I know that that muscle is right here. And what does it do? It flexes the shoulder, so I click on it, it says correct, and then right there it tells me shoulder flexion, so I got that right. Then I have spinach and artichoke dip, I have a little drink, I have this candle burning for, you know, some good smells. And then over here, I have this dissection book where it's a coloring book. So basically here are like some different structures in the hind limb. So I'm gonna go color them and identify them all with my colored pencils. And then over here, I have my bones. So I'm gonna go through and name all the areas of the bone. Yeah, so this will be fun. It's gonna be a long night. My mood right now. Let's get it. So last night, I didn't end up getting home until about 4:30, I think, around there. And the plan was to then go to the library so we could start studying. But the public library here closes at 5. So I get to the library, and they call me and they're like, actually, we want to study at your house instead, so we'll meet you there. And I'm like, I just drove all the way over here. So I'm on my way back home now. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense because the library is only open for a few more hours and we're gonna have to leave anyway. But since we're getting such a late start today, that means we're gonna be up all night. So it's gonna be a long weekend of study.